वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। You can repeat now. Ayun Riluk Eong Ai ouch Hayavarat Lan Nyamangananam Jabhain Ghadadash Jabagadash Khapachathatha Chatato Kapai Shashasar Hal You can just repeat after me this. Ramaha Ramo Ramaha Harihi Hari Harayaha Guruhu Guru Guravaha Pita Pitarau Pitaraha Karta Kartarau Kartaraha Yeshaha Etau Ete Ayam Imau Ime Saha Tau Te Kaha Kau Ke Same way. Strilinga Shabda. Rama Rame Ramaha Nadi Nadyau, Nadyaha,
नदी
नद्यौ
नद्यः
Matihi, Mati, Matayaha,
मतिः
मतयः
Yesha, Ete, Etaha,
एषा एताः
Iyam, Ime, Imaha,
इयम्
इमे
इमाः
Sa, Te, Taha,
सा ते ताः
Ka, Ke, Kaha,
का ते काः
Okay. The last class we saw Ikaranta Shabda and I gave example for that. Examples and answer to homework, I think. Right? So now Ikaranta Shabda is done. So the next Shabda. You remember this Strilinga in general will end with long vowel. That is the Shabda. The Shabda of Strilinga in general will end with long vowel. Akaranta, Ikaranta. But also it can end with short vowels. It can end with short vowels also. These are some examples. Mati Shabda, Mati, Buddhi, and all. So, therefore, Akaranta Strilinga we have seen. Ikaranta Strilinga we have seen. Ikaranta Strilinga we have seen. For each Shabda we saw one example. Master Shabda. It's a Master Shabda. The same way as the Master Shabda is, the other Shabdas have to be declined. In that line, now today we will see Ukaranta Shabda. Sorry, Ukaranta Shabda. You will see Ukaranta. U is short vowel U. U is there as well as U also going to be there. Ukaranta also we are going to see. So today we will start with the Ukaranta Shabda. Okay. So now let us take the Dhenu Shabda as the master Shabda for our declension. Dhenu. Dhenu meaning cow. The meaning of Dhenu is cow. So Dhenu is a Strilinga Shabda. The name Dhenu is Strilinga. And it is Ukaranta. Therefore, the description of the Shabda Dhenu is Ukarantaha Strilingaha Dhenu Shabdaha. What is the other name of Shabda? Technical name. Remember, I gave a technical name to Shabda also. Pratipadikam. So if I can use both, anyone I will use. I can say sometimes Pratipadikam, I can say sometimes Shabda. Okay, so Pratipadikam and Shabda mean the same thing, noun base. So let us do this now. You can repeat after me. Ukarantaha Strilingaha Dhenu Shabdaha.
उकारान्तः स्त्रीलिङ्गः धेनुशब्दः.
The Pratama Vibhakti will be similar to the Guru Shabda, Pullinga Shabda, Guru Shabda. Only Pratama Vibhakti will be same, but it's going to change, you will see. In other Vibhakti, it will change. So in Pratama Vibhakti, it is same as Pullinga Shabda, Guru Shabda. The form you can yourself can see. Dhenuhu, Dhenu, Dhenavaha. So like Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha, Ukaranta, Guru Shabda, we saw. Then what is the difference between Guru and Dhenu if you ask? Guru is Pullinga, Dhenu is Strilinga, and only in Pratama Vibhakti we are seeing the similarity. In other Vibhakti the forms will be different. In fact, Dhenu Shabda, you will see the forms will be different. But a lot of similarity will be there. Yes, that also will be there. Therefore, it is easy. If you know one Shabda, seeing the similarity, observing the similarity between the Shabdas, you can easily remember. So, now let us chant this. Dhenuhu, Dhenu, Dhenavaha.
Dhenuhu, Dhenu,
Dhenavaha.
Dhenavaha.
So, what is the last letter Dhenu? U is there. In Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, the last letter U, Ukara is replaced by Uhu. That is what is written. You can see the replacement of the last letter, Anta, Antima Varna, Ukara is replaced by Uhu. In Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, similarly, Pratama Vibhakti Dvivachanam, the Antima Varna, U is replaced by U, the long vowel U. And in Bhagavachanam, U is replaced by Avaha. So you get Denavaha. If we can remember this and apply, add this Dhenu, replace Dhenu by U by Uhu, Dhenuhu. Dhenu by U, Dhenu, you get. Then Dhenu replace U by Avaha, get Dhenavaha. The same way you do like this, you will get the forms, even in Ikaranta Shabda. You have some doubt, Girjaji. So you
Yes.
same way I given there also. Apply that, you get the form. Nadi Nadya Nadyaha is there. Nadi is there. E is replaced by Yaha. Becomes Nadyaha. Gauri, E is replaced by Yaha. Gauryaha. That is Bhagavachanam. I'm talking about Bhagavachanam. The same way Manjari is there. Replace E by Yaha. Manjaryaha. It is there. Okay.
Some of my doubts were the correct spelling part of it, Guruji.
Okay, we will see that.
Yeah.
Now, the same way the other Shabdas are given here. Tanu, Ishu, Rajju, Chanchu. You can repeat after me. Tanu means body. Ukarantaha, Strilingaha, Tanu Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha, Strilingaha,
Shabdaha.
From the body, the one who is born is called Tanuja. Tanuja, son. Tanuja, daughter. Atmaja, son. Atmaja, daughter. Born of oneself. Right? Tanuja. We have people, some people with the name Tanuja and all. Tanuja means born of Tanu, body. Ishu. Ishu is arrow. Strilinga. Ukarantaha, Strilingaha, Ishu, Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha, Strilingaha,
Ishu
Shabdaha,
Ishuhu, Ishu, Ishavaha.
Ishuhu,
Ishavaha.
Ishu means arrow. Ikshu means sugarcane. And the word issue you will find in one place in Gita. Ishubhihi pratiyotsyami pujarha varisudana. Second chapter it comes. Then the next word, Rajju. Ukarantaha, Strilingaha, Rajju, Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha,
Strilingaha, Rajju Shabdaha.
Rajjuhu, Rajju, Rajjavaha.
Rajjuhu,
Rajjavaha.
Rajju means rope. Rajju means rope. Next one, Chanchu. Chanchu is beak. Beak of a bird. It's called Chanchu. Ukarantaha, Strilingaha, Chanchu, Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha,
Strilingaha, Chanchu Shabdaha.
Chanchuhu, Chanchu, Chanchavaha.
Chanchavaha.
Now this you can do. You have to fill in with the appropriate pronouns. Here the lesson deals with Strilinga. Therefore, pronoun forms of the Strilinga forms of the pronoun. I mean the pronoun etad, yam, and tad. Those Strilinga forms you have to use. Jyotiji, the first one you can do.
Iyam rajjuhu, ime rajju, ima rajjavaha.
Imaha.
Imaha rajjavaha.
Yes. Priyaji.
Yes, sir. Iyam ishuhu.
Not iyam, because Bhagavachanam,
yes,
etaha is there.
Esha.
Yeah.
Esha ishuhu. Ete ishu. Etaha ishavaha.
Yes. Next person. Girijaji.
Yes, Guruji. Sa te taha. Sa tanuhu. Tanuhu. Te tanu ta tanavaha.
Taha.
Sorry. Taha tanavaha.
Yes. Next person. Manjulaji.
Yes, Guruji. Iyam chanchuhu, ime chanchuhu, imaha chanchavaha.
Good. Then the next Shabda. Ukaranta Shabda. Ukaranta Shabda. So we have weekly only one class. So you can remember, you can practice the Shabda, chanting the Shabda every day. Only that to Pratama Vibhakti. Slowly we are going to increase. You will find Dvitiya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, all the 8 cases will come. That time it becomes very difficult. So now itself, you can just chant every day this. Remember the forms for pronouns as well as the proper nouns in all the genders. For all the genders. Words. Later you will be saying, second case will be introduced. Suddenly you will see it introduced for all the Shabdas. And third case. Okay, the forms are important to remember. Now, Ukaranta Shabda. Ukaranta, it means ending with the long vowel U. So, Vadhu is there. That is our example. Master Shabda Vadhu. Vadhu is a Ukaranta Strilinga Shabda. So, therefore, the declension will be different from Ukaranta. Because it is Ukaranta, Dirga, long vowel U. So let us chant this. Ukarantaha Strilingaha Vadhu Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha Strilingaha Vadhu Shabdaha.
Vadhuhu Vadvau Vadvaha.
Vadhuhu Vadvau Vadvaha.
Vadhu means daughter-in-law. Vadhuhu Vadvau Vadvaha. This declension is first time we are saying, it's a new one, not similar with any other previous forms. Vadhuhu Vadvau Vadvaha. And you can see the last long vowel U is replaced by Uhu, Vadhuhu in Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. And in Dvivachanam, it is replaced by Vau. And in Bahuvachanam, it is replaced by Vaha. U is replaced by Vaha. So you get Vadvaha. Uhu, Vadvau, Vadvaha. Same way, again some examples here. You can repeat. Ukarantaha Strilingaha Chamu Shabdaha.
Ukarantaha Strilingaha U Shabdaha.
Chamu means army. Army you will find in the Gita itself. In the beginning of the Gita, the first chapter itself, you will find Chamu.
What is that again, sir?
Army.
Huh?
Chamu means army.
Army.
Yes.
ARMY.
Yes, army.
Thank you.
Chamu, Chamvau, Chamvaha.
Muh Chamvau Chamvaha.
The next one, Shvashru Ukaranta. Shvashru is mother-in-law. Shvashru, Shvashrau, Shvashravaha,
Shvashruhu Shravau Shvashravaha.
second one is a bit difficult to say. Shvashrau. Shakara plus Repa plus Vakara is there. Shvashrau.
Shvashravau
What
Shvashravau.
is Shashru? Shvashru.
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
I told the meaning when I say the words. I tell the meaning also. Iyam, you have to use now. Iyam Shabda and fill in the blanks. Next person, Mekalaji, you can do.
Harihi Om Guruji. It is Iyam Shvashruhu Ime Shvashvau Imaha Shvashravau. Okay, Iyam Shvashruhu Ime Shvashvau Imaha Shvashvaha. Shvashravaha. Imaha Shvashravaha.
One person, somebody is.
No, why?
Mekalaji is reading, okay? So others can. Yeah.
Iyam Shvashruhu Ime Shvashrau Imaha Shvashravaha.
Yes. Next person, Kausalaji, you can read.
Esha Samuhu Ete Chamvav Etaha Chamvaha.
Chamvaha. Only two examples were Ukaranta. Many examples are there. Ukaranta, again, you will find Ukaranta Shabda in all the Devi Sahasranama Mandal, you will see Ukaranta, Strilinga will be there. Now the next one.
1 second. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It is Eshaha Chamuhu, correct? And then Etau Chamvau?
Not Esha Chamuhu. Anybody said Esha Chamuhu?
It's Esha.
Strilinga. Esha Chamuhu. Ete Chamvau. Etaha Chambaha. I think that is what the person read.
No, I'm clarifying. I'm sorry. Esha Chamuhu. Ete Chamvau.
Etaha
Chamvaha. Correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
The proper pronoun should be in keeping with the gender of the.
Yes.
The pronoun should be. The gender of the pronoun should be in keeping with the gender of the proper noun. So therefore, Esha, Ete. Right?
Correct.
The next one. Rikaranta Shabda. Rikaranta Shabda we have seen in Pullinga. Now in Strilinga. In Strilinga, Rikaranta Shabda. For that, we will take Matra Shabda as the master Shabda. For every Shabda, we will have one master Shabda. Knowing the master Shabda is knowing all the other Shabdas, similar Shabdas. Okay. Now, you can repeat after me. Matra, you know the meaning. Matra is mother. Tukarantaha, Strilingaha, Matra Shabdaha.
Rukarantaha
Strilingaha Matra Shabdaha.
Mata, Matarau, Mataraha.
Matarau.
Somebody saying wrongly. Not Mataro, Matarau.
Matarau.
Mata, Matarau, Mataraha.
Matarau Mataraha.
Looks similar to Pita, Pitarau, Pitaraha. No difference. But you will see the difference only in Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. Only one form, it's different. Therefore, I'm giving this as a separate Shabda. Otherwise, same as the Pullinga Rikaranta Shabda. We will see in Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam, the form is different. Otherwise, it is same as the Pullinga Shabda. So, Mata, Mataru, Mataraha. Now, some examples I'm giving here. You can see. Yatra. Yatra is, Ya means to go. the gover, but here yatra is a relationship. Okay. The meaning of yatra, I'll check and tell you. Yatra. Dugitra, daughter. Dugitra is daughter, Rikaranta Shabda. Nanandra also is related with in-laws. Nanandra, that also I'll tell you later. Nanandra. I don't remember the meaning. Nanandra. We don't use these words frequently, so meaning also disappears from my mind. So yatra. Let us chant this yatra. Yata, yatarau, yataraha.
Yata. Yatarau. Yataraha.
Then Dugitra. Dugitra is an important shabda. We will be using it. Dugitra. Because Dugitra is daughter. So Putri is there, but Dugitra, you will see the usage of this word often. When we read some lessons, you will see. Dugita, Dugitarau, Dugitaraha. Then Nanandra. Nanandra same way. Nananda.
Does it mean sister-in-law?
Yes.
Does it
Sister-in-law.
mean sister-in-law?
Which one?
Yes.
Nanandra.
Nanandra,
Yes,
husband, sister?
Husband's wife, sister. Yes.
Yes. Nanandra. I think I gave this all the meaning in the beginning when we saw the simple words and meaning. That time I think I gave this meaning. So Nanandra. So Nananda, you can repeat. Nananda, Nana, Darau. Okay, that's an Nakara is missing here. Sorry, one minute. It's a typo is there. Nananda, Nanandarau, Nanandaraha.
Nanandaraha.
Nananda, Nanandarau, Nanandaraha. Okay. Yatra is husband's brother, wife. It's Babi. That's Yatra. Right? Yatra is, you can note the meaning. It is brother's wife. Yatra is. Then Nanandra also, I think the meaning is Nanandra is
I think it's sister-in-law.
Husband, sister.
Husband,
Sister.
sister.
yeah.
Yes.
Nanandra. Okay, 1 minute.
In Hindi, Nanand means
Husband's
sister-in-law.
sister. Yes.
Husband, yes.
Husband,
Yes.
sister.
Sister of the husband. That is Nananda. Okay, so it's all relation. That is why we divided the Rikaranta Shabda into two Shabda, relation based noun basis and the agent noun basis. So all these are relation noun basis Strilinga. Now you can fill in the blank now. Next person, Nalini, you can do it.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
Iyam Nananda, Ime Nanandarau, Imaha Nanandara,
Nanandaraha.
Nanandaraha.
Next person, Ramkumarji.
Namaste, Guruji. So, Esha ete etaha. So, Esha duhita ete Esha duhita ete duhitaha. Esha duhitaha.
Esha Dugita, Ete Dugitarau.
Duhitarau.
Sorry. Esha duhita, Esho, ete duhitau, and etaha
Dugitarau. Ete Dugitarau. Etaha
duhitaraha.
Dugitaraha. Okay, this is Rikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Now, the next one. Then after that we start Napumsakalinga. But before going to the Napumsakalinga, we will read this lesson. So the next person can read this. Sri Vidya ji.
नमस्ते गुरुजी
Namaste.
येषः कः एषः राजेशः सः किं करोति सः हसति
So meaning is clear.
Yes.
Yeshaha kaha. Already we have done some exercises using the interrogative pronouns. Yeshaha, Rajeshaha. And Yeshaha kaha, Yeshaha, Rajeshaha. All these sentences we have already formed, we know. Saha kim karoti. Saha karoti. The karoti, I mean,
what is it?
What is it?
I taught you
What
some
we do.
Kriya Padams. I asked you to be familiar with some Kriya Padams. We will be learning in detail later. Saha karoti. He does. He does. Saha kim karoti. What does he do? Saha asati. So here, this Kriya Padam, if you observe, karoti, hasati, the ti is there. That is the suffix, the pratyaya. The pratyaya is a loaded suffix. It's a highly loaded pratyaya. It gives a lot of information. It gives, the first information is, it says it's a present tense. Because it's a Kriya Padam. The verb gives you what tense is, the sense of tense, present tense. And how many persons? Only one person, Saha, Ekavachana. And the and other details it gives, those details we will see in detail when we see the Kriya Padam. Whether it is Atmani Padi, Parasmi Padi, so many things are there with regard to that. We will see that later. So, Purusha, one is Pratama, one is Purusha. It is first, it is third person. Saha is third person, therefore Karoti. Saha is Ekavachanam, therefore Karoti. Ti. So, Ti gives the information. What Purusha is that? If Ti is there, it must be third person. Saha. Saha or Sa or what? Tat, Yeshaha or whatever it may be. Ramaha, Rama, anybody other than you and me. You, second person. I, the first person. For that, we have a different suffix. The Kriya Padam will end with a different suffix. Don't worry about it now. But if Ti is there, you understand, Karoti, Hasati, if Ti is there, then it means it is third person, singular. Third person, singular, and the tense is present tense. These three information you can remember with regard to the any Kriya Padam. Karoti, Saha kim karoti, what does he do? Saha hasati, he laughs. Next person, Ramkumar, you can read.
Esha ka, Esha Shikshika. So, who is she? She is a teacher.
Teacher. Shikshika, teacher, female teacher. If it is male,
Shikshika.
Shikshaka.
Shikshak.
Shikshika.
Shikshakaha. There is no Shikshaka.
Shikshakaha.
Shikshakaha. Shikshika, female teacher. Shikshakaha, male teacher.
Right.
Balaha, Balika. Balika, girl. Bala, boy.
Right. Sa kim karoti.
Yes.
What is she doing? Sa likhati. She is writing. So, kim sa patati. Sa na patati. Sa tu likhati.
Yes.
So,
Sa kim karoti. The same way, the previous sentence. The previous sentence, Saha kim karoti. Here, Sa kim karoti. Karoti, the Kriya Padam, is same with regard to any gender. It has no connection with the gender. Because the gender is Pullinga, therefore Karoti, I should use something else. No, it's not like that. Karoti is common. Kriya Padam is common, whether it is for Strilinga or Pullinga, Napumsakalinga. Karoti is Karoti. Saha Karoti, Sa Karoti. Ramaha Karoti, Rama Karoti. So, there is no problem of gender with regard to Kriya Padam. Right? Only the Purusha and the person you need to remember. What Purusha is that? It is Pratama Purusha. Therefore, karoti, ti, the ti suffix gives the information. It is Pratama Purusha and also Ekavachanam and present tense. Sa kim karoti, sa likhati, sa hasati. You can say sa hasati, sa khadati, sa patati. Now, the second question. Kim, sa patati. If you put the kim at the beginning, then you have to change the tone. Kim, sa patati. Does she write? That is the meaning. If you say sa kim patati, the answer will be different. What does she read? That is different. Sa kim karoti, sa likati. Kim, sa patati. Na, no. Sa na patati, sa tu likati. She, sa patati, she reads. Sa na patati, she doesn't read. Sa tu likati. Whereas she writes. Tu means but or whereas. Right? So when you put kim at the beginning, then it is the answer, the expected answer will be yes or no. Kim saha hasati. If the person is laughing, that Rajeshaha. Kim saha hasati. You have to say saha hasati. Kim saha Rajeshaha likati. Na. Saha na likati. Saha tu hasati. Okay. Next person. Nalini. Next one you can read.
Yetau cow. Yetau balakau. Who are they? They are two boys. Tau kim kurutaha. Tau keltaha. What are kelataha? Tau kim kurutaha. What are they doing? They are playing.
So here two boys, two persons are there. Therefore, taha. The suffix you can see. Taha is there. Previous examples, ti. It is Pratama Purusha, that is, it is third person, singular ti. Now, third person, it is dual. Therefore, taha. Khelataha. Not karotaha. Karoti becomes kurutaha. The form is different here. That is exception. That is not that. The form is different. Karoti is a, see, patati reads. Patataha. Two persons read. Patataha, when we say two persons. Khadati eats. Khadataha. Two persons eat. Hasati laughs. One person. Hasataha. Two persons laugh. Similarly, karoti does, one person does. We should not say karotaha. There is no form karotaha. It is kurutaha. So you have to note this. It is only kurutaha, not karotaha. Karoti, kurutaha. So tau kim kurutaha, tau khelataha. They do play. Kim, tau khelataha. What will be the answer?
Tau kelataha.
Tau khelataha. Yes. Kim, tau khadataha.
Na.
Na
khadataha.
Na khadataha.
Tau tu
khelataha.
Good. Next person, Kausalyaji, you can read.
Ete ke, ete aje. Te kim kurutaha, te charataha. Kim te pibataha, te na pibataha. Te
Kim,
tu charataha.
no, it's not to be read like
Kim
different.
te, okay.
Kim,
Kim,
te pibataha.
kim te pibataha, te na pibataha. Te tu charataha.
Okay, what is the meaning now? Ete ke.
Who are these?
Okay.
Ete
What is the
aje.
gender? What is the gender? Ete ke. What does it mean there?
Female goats.
Therefore, what is the word for goat? Aja.
Aja. Aja.
Ajaha, ajau, ajaha, masculine. If it is feminine, aja, aje,
Aje.
Ajaha.
Rama Shabdavat. So like Rama Shabda. So Ajay is Rama Rame. Aja Ajay. Ete ke. Ete, how many people? 2. Dual
Two.
number. Yesha, ete. Okay, don't think it is Bhagavachanam of Pullinga. No. Pullinga is Bhagavachanam. Yesha, yeto, ete. Suppose if it is Pullinga, then how do you ask this question? Many goats are there, male goats are there, grazing. How will be the question now?
Eto.
Ete. Ete.
Ete. Ete ke is the question. Okay.
Yeah.
If there are many male goats are there and you want to ask who are they, ete ke only you will ask.
Ete.
Understand?
Kaha.
Yes.
Please check your shabdas.
The plural of Pullinga becomes.
Yes, the plural of Pullinga is same as the dual of Strilinga.
Strilinga.
So here the picture 2 female goats are there, therefore we understand. Okay, it is. Otherwise, ete ke means what? We don't know what is it Pullinga or Strilinga. Pullinga Bhagavachanam or Strilinga Dvivachanam. Confusion will be there.
Okay.
The answer also shows ete aje. Suppose if it is Pullinga, then what will be the answer?
Ete ajaha.
Very good.
Etau.
Ete,
Ajaha.
not a. No, if it is ete ke Pullinga, it is Bhagavachanam. The answer will be ete ajaha will be the answer.
Ajaha.
But here it is Strilinga, therefore ete aje. Am I confusing?
No.
No.
Good.
Trying to bring in the other linga also so that you understand this clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, te kim kurta. Here also te is what? Purusha. Te is Strilinga Dvivachanam. Strilinga Dvivachanam. Otherwise, if it is Bhagavachanam, then you, okay, let me ask. If te is, suppose, in this sentence, te is, let us take, it is Pullinga Bhagavachanam. Te kim kurtaha. Is it correct or not? Wrong. Just apply the comments.
Kurvanti.
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 Yes, kurtaha.
Te kim
Kurtaha is
kurvanti.
Te kim
Dvivachanam.
kurvanti.
Te kim kurvanti.
Yes.
I don't know whether we kurvanti forms we saw that before. Did we see?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
Yeah, we saw it.
That's
Yes,
good.
Guruji.
Fine. Te kim kurtaha. Here, if you say te is Pullinga Bhagavachanam, then there is a contradiction with the number of the Kriyapadam. Kriyapadam is Dvivachanam. Te is, if you take it as a Pullinga, it is Bhagavachanam. So there is mismatch.
Teke.
No, we're talking about the te kim kurtaha. That sentence I'm explaining. If you take te as the Pullinga Bhagavachanam, then kurtaha, which is Dvivachanam, there is a mismatch in Vachanam. Therefore, te cannot be Pullinga Bhagavachanam. It must be Strilinga Dvivachanam.
Kurvanti.
We are narrowing it down. Okay, let's see. Now, te kim kurtaha. What these two are doing? These two are charataha.
Grazing.
Grazing.
Te charataha. Te aje charataha, you can say. Te aje charataha. These, those two goats are grazing. You can add aje also. Te aje charataha. Kim? Te pibataha. Te aje na pibataha. Te tu. Whereas they too, charataha, they are grazing.
Grazing.
So you can note these Kriya Padams. Pibataha, pibati, pibataha, pibanti, drinks. Charati, charataha, charanti, grazes. Karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti, does. Hasati, hasataha, asanti, laughs. Khelati, khelataha, khelanti. Likati, likataha, likanti. Patati, patataha, patanti. Now you can form a sentence using these verbal forms.
Guruji, one doubt.
Yeah.
Two means it is
But or whereas.
only but.
Yes.
Oh.
Two is, it's an avyaya. It's indeclinable. You cannot decline. Tu is
Okay.
but. How do you decline but? What gender but is? No gender for but.
Okay.
In English also same, right? There is
Yes,
no
yes.
battaha, battav, battaha. We cannot decline. Tu is there. Ukarantaha, Valinga. Tuhu, tuhu, taha, and all. It's not that. Only tu is indeclinable. Tu, many words are there like that, indeclinable. Tu, cha, api, eva. So many words are there. Okay, for the next one. Next person can read. Make love.
Okay.
Ete ke.
Ete ke.
Okay.
Ete balakaha. Who are they? These are boys. Te kim kurvanti. What are they doing? Te krandanti. They are crying. Kim te patanti. What are they reading?
No.
Te
Are they reading?
Are they reading?
Are they kim te patanti? Are they reading? Te na patanti. Te tu krandanti. No,
Yes.
they are not reading. They are crying.
So yete is that, and it's Bhagavachanam. Pullinga Bhagavachanam. K is that, and the picture also shows. Balakaha, the answer also shows. Ete balakaha. These are boys. So the new Kriya Padam is Krandati. Kurvanti is already said. Krandati cries. If one boy cries, how do you say it?
Krandati.
Krandati.
Krandati, krandataha, krandanti.
Saha krandati. He cries. Tau
Saha krandan.
Saha tauti.
Te
Saha taute.
Krandanti.
Saha krandati. Tau krandataha.
Krandantaha.
Te krandanti.
Te krandanti.
The next one. Manjula ji can read.
Eta kaha.
Etaha kaha.
Etaha kaha. Etaha balikaha. Kim ta kridanti.
Taha kridanti.
Kim taha kridanti. Nahi. Taha nrutyanti.
This nahi is not Hindi nahi. Na. Na is enough. Nahi. Nahi also is there. Na even it's enough. Na. Taha nrityanti. Etaha kaha. Strilinga Bhagavachanam. Etaha kaha. If it is eka singular, only one girl is dancing. I mean.
Etaha.
Eshaha. Esha ka.
Esha.
Esha.
Esha ka. Esha balika will be the answer. Kim sa kridati. The question will change. You can try this exercise. Okay. Kim taha kridanti. Here it is Bhagavachanam. Na taha nrityanti. They dance. One more new Kriya Padam. Nrityati. Nrityataha. Nrityanti. Nrityanti is Bhagavachanam.
Dancing.
Kridanti. That is also a new Kriya Padam. Creed means to play. Kridati, kridataha, kridanti. Sa kridati, tau kridataha. Sorry, sa te kridataha. If it is Srilinga, sa kridati, tau te kridataha, taha kridanti. If it is Pullinga, saha kridanti, tau kridataha, te kridanti. Right. The next one, Girijaji.
Yes, Guruji. Esha ka asti.
ఇదిగోమ్మా ఫోన్ చేద్దురు అల్లల్లి.
Esha ka asti. Esha vatika asti. Atra janau.
Okay, we can read that sentence later. First two sentences.
Okay.
Esha ka asti.
What is this? Esha vatika. This is a garden.
Asti, you can note this. Asti, the Kriya Padam is important. In the previous sentences and exercise, we didn't see this Asti. You can check. Etaha kaha is there. Ete ke is there. Even Eshaha kaha only is there. Everywhere you see that no Kriya Padam is a question. How can the Esha ka you can see here? Esha ka, Esha Shikshika. Esha ka. Who is she? But where is it Kriya Padam? Where is the verb? The sentence is not possible without verb. Even to ask who is, that is the question, right? That must be there. If it is not there, we have to understand it is there. We have to supply.
Okay.
So, Esha ka asti. Who is she? Even if it is not there, we have to supply asti. Asti also, it is third person singular. Esha ka asti. Who is she? Similarly, for Bhagavachanam and when Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam, the forms will change. That we will see later. Don't worry about it. Ekavachanam, you remember, asti. Asti means is, being. Yesha ka asti. Yesha ka or Yesha ka asti. Both are okay. With Kriya Padam or without Kriya Padam. If Kriya Padam is not there, we have to supply. Supply and understand. Or in our understanding, it is there. Both are okay. Right? So, Yesha ka, Yesha Vatika. Now he is introducing asti. Yesha ka asti. Yesha Vatika asti. Now, continue. Read next sentence.
Atra janau bhramataha.
Yes, a new sentence word is there. Atra.
Atra
is
there.
Here.
There.
Not there. Not there. Here.
Ah, here. Atra.
Tukulji, what is the meaning of Vatika?
Good. Vatika is Udyanam, garden.
Garden.
What is the gender of Vatika?
Female.
How do you know?
Vatika akarantaha.
The question
Esha.
shows. The question shows.
Esha Vatika.
Very good. The pronoun shows Esha is there. That indicates Vatika is Strilinga. Even the question Esha ka, there also ka as well as the pronoun says Vatika is Strilinga. You can infer from this. Vatika is there. Okay. Vatika akara you are saying. It ends with a, therefore Strilinga. Pita also like that only. Can we say Pita is
No.
because its Pratipadikam is different. Pitru.
Pitru.
Right? So
Yes.
pronoun gives you this idea. The linga, the sense of the gender. Now atra is here.
There.
No, here. Okay.
Here.
Tatra is there.
Tatra there.
Atra is here. It's an indeclinable. Here cannot be declined. Atraha, atro, atraha, nasti. Okay, not there. Here is here only. Atra only. Tatra there. Now, Janau Brahmataha. What is the meaning, Girijaji?
Janau means people. Brahmataha means roaming around.
Janau is two people. Janaha means people only. But Janau here, Dvivachanam, two people.
Yeah, Vachanam.
Brahmataha. So, what is the gender of Janau? Jana is?
Male.
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 Ramaha Ramau.
Pullinga.
Pullinga.
Ramaha.
Janau Janaha.
Yes. Like Rama Shabda. Ramaha Ramau, Ramaha. Janaha Janau, Janaha. If it is only one person?
Janaha.
Janaha Brahmati.
Janaha Brahmati. If many people are there?
Brahmataha.
Brahmati.
Janaha.
Brahmanti. Janaha Brahmanti.
Brahmanti. Atra Janau Brahmataha. Here, two persons, people are Brahmataha. Here, Brahm means to go around, walking. Then the next line.
Atra lataha kalikaha cha santi.
So santi, now you can see the Kriya Padam is santi. It is a plural form of asti. Asti is
form of asti.
Asti is singular. Santi is plural.
Brahmati.
Or like A-R-E. That's the meaning, santi. Here, lataha.
Then what is Dvivachanam, Guruji?
We'll see it later. Don't worry.
Okay.
Welcome.
Brahmati.
Lataha, kalikaha cha. Lataha is creepers.
Creeper.
Kalika means bud.
Bud.
Buds. So cha santi. Atra here santi. Lataha what vachanam?
Plural.
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 Kalika is, I said buds.
Creeper.
Lata means creeper.
Female.
Lataha is yeah, Akaranta, Srilinga.
Lata,
Kalika also.
Srilinga, Lataha.
Kali- Please, when I speak,
Kalika.
others can mute the mic. Otherwise, if you both of us speak, then others not be able to hear. Lata is creeper. Kalika is bud. Both are Strilinga only. Bahuvachanam here. Lataha, Kalikaha, cha, santi. Santi, the Kriya Padam. Santi, that Nti, Nakara, and Ti indicates it is Bahuvachanam. Lataha santi, Kalikaha, cha santi. Cha is and. Avyaya. So in this sentence, two Avyaya, indeclinables are there. One is Atra, other one is Cha. So if you want to make it into here, two sentences, we can make Atra Lataha Santi, Atra Kalikaha Santi. You make that into one sentence by adding Cha and. Atra Lataha Kalikaha Cha Santi. Cha, it means and. In English, how do you do it? Creepers and buds, you say. But in Sanskritam, the cha will be at the end, after the last word. It will be location will be after the last word. Atra Ramaha, Lakshmanaha, Bharataha, Chatrugnaha, cha santi. Okay. So cha will be at the end. All these points you can remember. You can make individual sentence also. You can make many sentences. Atra Ramaha asti, Atra Lakshmanaha asti, Atra Bharataha asti, Atra Shatrugnaha asti. You make this into one sentence by adding cha after the last word. Okay. Now the next line you can read. Next, Girjaji.
Yes, Guruji. Bhramaraha Gujyanti.
Gunjanti.
Gunjanti. Okay.
Gunjanti, buzzing.
Sorry?
Buzzing. Buzzing means buzzing around. The Brahmara is the honeybees. Okay. Honeybees. They make that sound, this sound, right? Moving around. That's called Gunjati.
Gunjanti.
Gunjanti, Bahuvachanam. So, Brahmaraha Gunjati, Brahmarau Gunjataha, Brahmaraha Gunjanti. It is Bahuvachanam. Brahmara is this honeybees. Gunjanti. Honeybees, they buzzing around. That's the meaning. Next one.
Chatakaha Viharanti.
Chataka is sparrow.
Sparrow, yeah.
Chatakaha Viharanti. Viharanti is they are taking rest, sitting there. Chatakaha Viharanti. Bahuvachanam. Sparrows Viharanti. The next one. Okay, I think we can stop here.
Chataka also Strilinga.
No. Chataka is sparrow. Chatakaha, Chatako, Chatakaha, Pullinga. If it is Chataka, Strilinga, female sparrow. So Chatakaha is there. The question will come, it's a male sparrow or female sparrow. Both you can take.
Okay.
Because the form is same. Chataka, Chatake, Chatakaha. Chatakaka, Chatako, Chatakaha. In both, Bhagavachanam, the form is the same. So therefore, you can take anyone. Right?
Okay.
Guruji, can you just explain this Atra Jano Brahmataha once more?
Atra means here, it's an avyaya, indeclinable. Okay. Jano is like Rama Shabda. Two people are there. Therefore, Jano. Ramaha Ramau. Janaha Janau. And the Kriya Padam is, the action is moving around. Brahmataha. Brahmati is singular. Brahmataha, the taha, the suffix, indicates dual. It is dvivachanam. The suffix indicates dvivachanam. Therefore, Janau Brahmataha. Two people, they walk around here. If it is ekavachanam, Janaha Brahmati. Dvivachanam, Janau Brahmataha. Bhagavachanam, Janaha Brahmanti.
Thank you.
Okay. Kriya Padam, we are going to see in detail later. Now just an introduction. So, right? So we stop here. Any doubts?
No, Guruji, thank you.
No, Guruji.
No, Guruji, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Girija ji, you can tell me what doubts you have. I will type in the screen and show you.
Yes.
So we will stop here, the prayer mantra, then we can ask me. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Yes, Dhanyavada.